Namaskar, I am Manoj Kumar. Welcome to in the program Press Meet. In this program, we cover press conference, media interaction, and a speech of the chief guest at the program. So, without spending so much time, let's go to the event.
I'm Vinu Warrier. I founded eduVelocity in 2015, Feb, and so we were just celebrating our 10th year. We are a group of psychologists who started counseling students across high school about 10 years ago, in fact, exactly 10 years ago. What we do is we help them in three areas. One is life skills development, which are helping them with specific life skills identified by World Health Organization, such as focus, time management, independent speaking, public speaking, all of these things. Second is we help them build a strong profile across high school or in first, second, third year of university. How can they build a profile that makes them competitive when they later apply to the world's best ranked programs across the globe, also in India, when they're looking for either undergrad education or for postgrad education. So this is what we do. The third part of what we do is help them identify the right program they should be applying for, which program do they have aptitude for, are they competitive when they apply, how to become more competitive. The idea is that they should get their best fit offers, not best ranked universities, but best ranked programs, because that is what we feel is giving them the value, as well as get a lot of scholarship. So and go to places where they want to go, depending on what their specific needs are. So the way we work is very individual, very engaged, very personalized. One student, for example, in 11th, 12th works with two counselors and helping them across these three areas. Similarly, we have one counselor engagement in grade 9, grade 10. I would say about 25% or more of our students now are postgrad applicants. Some of them are our own students who went and finished their undergrad education, came back, worked through us to get into really good master's programs. This year we have a master's program who went through us for undergrad to a university called UCLA, and then now came back and applied to all the Ivies, and they have admissions from UPenn for a master's in computer science. So it depends. Also, our programs are all over the field. Like we have people going for filmmaking, for music, for economics, for social sciences, humanities. Also, we have our computer scientists, computer engineers, astrophysicists, name it. So it's we work the other way. Most people will be people who represent universities, and then they fit the student into the universities they represent. We work exactly the opposite. We first work with the student, help them identify what they have an aptitude for, also what their passions are. Then we find the best fit choices for them across the globe and in India, especially privates in India. And then we help them with the application process. We have, at end of the day, we only do 10 applications for each student that they choose. We are not paid by any university, any country, any third party. We have only one revenue stream, which is student fees. So the students will choose their final 10. We'll give them about 20 to 30 recommendations after working with them for 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, etc. And then they choose and they finalize based on our recommendations, pros and cons, each choice. They finalize 10 applications. Sometimes one application is multiple universities. For example, if you're applying to UK, the application is called UCAS, and you apply to 5 choices for undergrad education through UCAS, right? Similarly, University of California system is one application. So those we count as one. Like that, we do 10 applications. 99% of our students have at least 2 country destinations in those final 10 applications. We have almost 100% track record. Most of our undergrad students will get between 1 to 8 offers, depending on how strong their profiles are when they apply. Our postgraduate applicants, they'll get between 1 to 5 offers, because postgrad is more competitive, it is more specialized, and fewer good choices, right, when you apply. So that way there's a bit of difference. Every year we have a group of about 100 to 150 students who graduate from our program and go and start their journey abroad or in India, wherever it is, undergrad or postgrad, right? For that number, 100 to 150 students, every year we get close to about 575 offers from 15 different countries or more. More importantly, we get about $5 million average US dollars in scholarships for that batch every year. So, and we have 100% track record our students get from this final 10 almost every time. So we feel like we are doing a good job. More importantly, it's a privilege to be part of the journey of each student. Some of our students have special needs, some of them have different needs, and the model that we have, because it's so personalized, it allows them to really become part of their lives, work with them in a very close way, and that really is a joy for us. and that's the reason why we keep doing what we do. So most of our students, even today, after 10 years, 9 out of 10 students who come join us are coming through word of mouth. So we have not been very good at marketing ourselves or promoting ourselves, or it's been too expensive for us. So from that point of view, I think even today, 9 out of 10 students will be word of mouth. There are people who have finished, gone through one engagement with us, they've been happy with us, so they recommend us to their friends or their family, etc. We are also now purely virtual. While we have a Delhi office, we have a Chandigarh office. Our counselors are all over the place, and so are our students. Every year we have students from across India, from Kerala, from Jammu, every part, Guwahati, we have had a lot of students. So students from across India, also from 5 to 6 countries abroad. So we've had students, even now, right now we have students from California, from Toronto, we've had students from Hong Kong, Singapore, so name it. Every year there will be Dubai, we've had lots of students. So we are a virtual model. We are working through technology as in platforms of communication, right? Through meet sessions or whatever. But the engagement is still one-on-one. 2 counselors, 1 student, and they engage in their own way, at their own time, according to a unique plan that's created for each student. And working on the basis of the plan, we are able to get the results. So really, there is no shortcut. There's no magic wand that we can wave. It's just doing the right things at the right time. If you as a parent feel like you can do it yourself, you should. And if you devote all your time to doing what we do, eventually you'll follow the same process. So I think we are very good, even if you're a 65% student, at getting you better value choices. Right? If you're a topper, at getting you the best choices, obviously. But that everybody can do, or a lot of people can do. But getting a 65% student, right, some really good choices which they haven't thought of, that's a real challenge. Also, students with sometimes some special needs, right? Many of our students have dyslexia or are on the functioning end of the autistic spectrum. It's the same process for us. While we are not clinical psychologists, the fact that all of our counselors have a master's degree in psychology or child and human development or higher degrees means that they really are able to work with each student in that individual way, using all their psychology background as counselors and also using all the knowledge that they have gained over the years and through training, etc., about which country is a better destination, what are the pros and cons, all of that. So that is the engagement. No, we don't do MOUs of that kind. When we find good programs, then we will recommend them to students who we believe that's a good value for. So we are not representing any university, we are representing the student. We feel that Indian students today have the maximum choice of all international students in the world. There are only 2 countries from where students go, right? 80% of students, international students. One is China, one is India. India is younger demographic, which means for the next 25 years, maximum numbers of international students will go from India. We are funding 70% of American small private colleges, our money, our children's money, right? Our families, of which 80% is coming from the country and going there, right? Which means that education is the 4th largest export United States makes to the world, or 3rd, I think now. Australia is the 3rd largest export. So what does all this mean? It means our students have choice. They should get the right information, they should get the maximum value in the offers they get, whether it is program ranking, whether it is scholarship, whatever the case is. That's the goal. Why? Because they can, they have the right. We are the maximum or the most empowered consumers of higher education in the world. We should have the choice and we should be getting what we want without compromise, right?
So
wonderful. Just a lovely privilege and an honor to be part of the journeys of so many students who have gone through us, because our work is very personalized. So, we get involved in a very deep way with each student, his family. So from that point of view, just the opportunity to impact every student, I mean, what can you ask for more than that, no? In a good way.